Hi, welcome to our channel, Programming of Mind, where we accelerate your knowledge with concise, from high-value book summaries. Let's begin finding your true north by knowing where you are right now. Before you can design a better life, you must start by being honest about where you are now. Too many people try to move forward without pausing to reflect. They chase new goals, new jobs, new relationships, hoping those things will finally bring happiness. But if you don't understand what matters to you, what energizes you, what drains you, then even success can feel empty. That's why the first step is awareness, not action. Take the story of Mira. She had a great job, good income, a nice apartment, but she felt restless. She kept switching roles, thinking each new one would finally feel right. But something was always missing. One day, she sat down and wrote about her daily experiences, not just what she did, but how each task made her feel. She realized that the work she enjoyed most involved mentoring others, solving people problems, and creating a positive environment. Her job title said operations manager, but her true self said builder of people. That insight changed everything. To design your life, you must pay attention to energy, not just achievement. Notice when you feel most alive, when time disappears, when your focus sharpens and your spirit lifts. That is a signal that you are in alignment with your values and strengths. Now notice the opposite. When your energy drops, when you feel drained, frustrated, or numb, these are signs that something is off, not because you're weak, but because you are misaligned. You can begin by tracking your day as if you were a researcher. Collect data on your emotions, your energy, and your focus. Notice the tasks that fuel you and the ones that wear you down. Do this without judgment. Just observe with kindness and curiosity. You're not trying to be more productive. You are trying to understand who you are and how you move through the world. There was a man named Aftab who thought he wanted a high-power career in finance because that's what his family expected. He followed the path, got the degree, landed the job, but he felt exhausted and uninspired every day. When he finally paid attention to his own experience, he realized that the part of his work he enjoyed most was storytelling, helping clients understand their own goals and dreams. He shifted into financial coaching and found a renewed sense of purpose. This is not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about learning from your own life. Your days are full of signals telling you what matters, but most people are too busy or too tired to listen. When you begin to tune in, you discover patterns that guide your next step. Designing your life also means understanding the difference between work view and life view. Your work view is what you believe work is for. What does it mean to have a good job? What role does money play? How important is impact? How much do you value creativity, structure, flexibility? Your life view goes deeper. What is a good life? What gives your life meaning? How do relationships, spirituality, health, and joy fit into the picture? Most people never ask themselves these questions. They inherit beliefs from family, culture, or society, and never pause to define their own. When your work view and life view clash, you feel stuck. When they align, you feel energized. That's why it's essential to write them out, not to impress anyone, but to reveal what truly drives you. Anita was a brilliant scientist, but she felt disconnected from her work. She realized her work view centered on discovery and innovation, but her life view centered on community and connection. She was spending too much time alone in a lab and not enough time mentoring or collaborating. Once she shifted into a role that allowed more interaction, she felt fulfilled again, not because her title changed, but because her work and life views began to harmonize. This kind of reflection takes time, but it is the foundation of a well-designed life. You are not just building a career, you are designing a life that reflects your whole self, your values, your dreams, your rhythm, and that starts with clarity about where you are now. So take the time to listen to your life, listen to your energy, your joy, your discomfort, your truth. You don't need a perfect plan, you need a real picture. Because once you know where you are, you can begin moving in the direction that actually matters to you. This is not about fixing your life, it's about understanding it. And in that understanding, you begin to find your way. Thank you for listening, and please like the video and subscribe for more great upcoming content that will put you in top 1% people in the world.